welcome to the inaugural edition of Rewind Reviews. So I used to have a blog. It's still out there. A couple, but one was just about like reviewing movies or music or TV shows or whatever, just like random entertainment stuff. So I've done a bunch of albums, a handful of albums that way. But I love sharing music, with people. It's like sitting around a fire, listening to music and sharing it with others and having others share with me. It's like one of my favorite ways to spend time. So this is that, right? Imagine we're sitting around talking to the campfire. This is what I would tell you about. This is the new thing I'm listening to. So the album is Butter Miracle, The Complete Suites by Counting Crows. And wow, I'll just say about Counting Crows, I would not consider myself a fan, but I wouldn't say like I'm not a fan either. Like I had their first album, right? August and Everything After, like everybody. If I'm in a bar and Mr. Jones comes on, I am singing it like with everybody. Like I still have seared, just this memory, nostalgia from childhood of watching that video and like the Adam Duritz dance, and I'll still do that, he kind of bobs his head as he's around the microphone. That was terrible impersonation of him, but yeah, so I've like been aware of them like throughout, right, their singles, and I mean they're a great band, right? They've sold millions of albums, been Grammy nominated. Like really appreciate them, but like just from afar, like I've not ever listened to any of their other albums. So and just a disclaimer, I am not getting paid. This is not a paid endorsement of any album or any. I have no endorsement by the record label, so this is just like me talking in my basement, clearly. So, and also, these are just my opinions, no one else's. And if I mention anything else, like any local businesses or radio stations, this is not any endorsement by them either. They're just, again, me sharing it with you guys. So, all right. So this album, wow. I learned about it from listening to the Summit FM. So thank you. So I learned of this album through the Summit FM, so shout out to them. Support your local independent radio. Love this station. I've learned new artists. I've went and seen those artists in person, supported them, bought their vinyl from their website. Just from listening to this radio station, it's a refreshing thing to have in this world where most radio is run by corporate conglomerates, so shout out to the Summit FM. So I heard there's this number 2 track on this album on there. So and for that track also shout out to Brad Savage. Thank you. He's the afternoon host. There's a lot of things there, but he gave a fair warning that they have a clean version they play on the radio, but the actual version itself is explicit. So be wary. If you go to listen to this album at all, do not listen to it around kids, the explicit version. So anyway, so this album is, wow. I will share my overall summary of it, but I'm just going to talk about kind of what I was thinking as I, first listened to the album, and I've listened to it 3 times through now. So, and the story is, and this is just what I've read from Wikipedia, I don't know if it's true, but I didn't know this, that Counting Crows had an EP that came out a year ago with 4 songs, and I guess the intention was to do a second EP and combine them just to make one full album. And they hadn't had anything out in 10 years. Like, they just hadn't put any music out. And, Adams, again, from Wikipedia, just, talked about some things and shared some things. But anyway, so I had no idea, right? I was, again, just aware of their singles along the way, but hadn't really paid attention. So I did not know that this EP came out a year ago. And they were going to put it together. They stopped what they were doing because Adam thought they could do better with the songwriting for the second 5 songs, and this is the result. So it came out a month ago, essentially 2 EPs put together for one album, and let's get into it. The first song is With Love from A to Z, and wow, what a start! What a start to an album. I turned it on and like, are you kidding me? Like, just unexpected, right? Like, not what I would have imagined, but they're like, yup, this is the Counting Crows. Like, okay, we're here, right? Second song, Spaceman in Tulsa. By the way, oh my gosh, what a song. Songwriting is not something I would have expected. Like, it's not what I would have imagined that the Counting Crows would evolve to. Like, their songwriting, I just would not have imagined the writing going, through the evolution to produce this song. Credit to Adam. Like, this song, like, it's just like, oh, mother, like, it's, wow, it's a really great song. Big fan of it. Then you get into Boxcars. Song is just the Counting Crows saying like, yup, we can do this and we can do it well. Like, just starting to like really show their range, you know. It's just like a fun rock and roll song, right? Like, I like it a lot. It's really unreal, like where the song goes. Like, never would have thought, like, if you would have shown me the song, I never would have like thought it was the Counting Crows, you know. So, I mean, great job. Their sound, again, they're just showing their range, right? All right, then track 4 is Virginia Through the Rain. What? Like, wow! It's like a sensitive song. There's hints of Seeger, like, especially at the end. But that vulnerability, you know, I could feel his ache and his truth. Like, I believe him when he sings, you know, like, wow, it just, that song, with the honesty. Then, so that is, I think, where the original EP ended. Fantastic. Wish I would have known about it earlier. It's on me for, you know, not doing as well keeping up with current happenings of artists, although I'm trying to get better. And again, the Summit FM is helping me, so thank you. The next song then is like the first part of the second half, right? So Under the Aurora. This is a freaking anthem song, like, to me. Adam, right, I think said, there's some Wikipedia that, again, they had songs, but he didn't think they were good enough. He thought they could do better. And if this is that, then, like, yes. I mean, I don't know what it was before to necessarily say it was better, but man, this is excellent. It is really well done. So, I mean, hats off. Here we go, right? You say here we go, we're halfway in. And the next song is The Tall Grass. I mean, I will give them credit. They are not afraid, right? They wanted to challenge themselves. And they are really showing their range with this song too. I mean, really, the breadth that they cover on this album, right, is part of what is so impressive. But this just really, like, displays their range as artists. So, I mean, I see you, Adam. I see you. Wow, what a song. Elevator Boots. This fits right in with, like, that pocket of like modern Counting Crows song that I could imagine. Like, this is familial, you know. There's that familial scent of a classic Counting Crows song. This is like the one, well, the chorus of Spaceman in Tulsa. I can totally, like, do the Adam Bob. So, I mean, that obviously also, it's just surprised me, but I'm like, oh yeah. But this song, I think, is probably the closest to what, again, I would have imagined their music evolving to. Adam Duritz just turned 60, you know, so, but this song, or this album is like, we are still here, we are still valid, like, look at us, like, we have more left in the tank, and it's legitimately good. It's better than good. I mean, this album deserves Grammy nominations. If it doesn't, like, I don't know, it will just further question our institutions. This is a great album. And so that song, genuinely like a great rock and roll song, right? And Angel of 14th Street is the next song. I would say the way it started, I was like, ooh, that's some bold choices, like select a few instruments there. But gosh, the song gets fun. It evolves and goes places like you wouldn't have imagined. Like, I don't know, there's just different, there's changes, there's melodies you wouldn't expect, just surprises you, you know, in good ways, I would say, for sure. Like, I really like this song too. It's such a pleasant, refreshing surprise. I mean, excuse me, there's Boxcars has some biting social commentary, you know. There's a lot actually on this album for us to consider. Like, a lot of, you know, reflective, a lot of yearning, a lot of honesty, and just expert craftsmanship at songs, you know. Like, they don't have to be what, you know, some giant 90s label wants them to be. They can just be themselves as artists, and like, good for them. Like, I don't even know if they're coming. I don't think they're coming anywhere close, but I would totally go see a Counting Crow show. Like, I would love to hear songs. I would just love to hear them live. So not something I've ever gotten to. But overall, love this album. I really think it's stellar. And I am getting my copy at Erie Street Vinyl in Massillon, Ohio. Met the woman that owns this at an event this past weekend where she was the DJ. And she's an awesome person. Her selection just that she brought to DJ, like, it was phenomenal. She had so many bangers. She had deep cuts. She had stuff everybody knew. It was just, it was totally rad. So support local, please. That helps local businesses and helps artists as well. Again, sometimes I do buy from artist website as well, depending on the situation. But you got to support both, right? You want to support the artist, but local businesses as well. So Erie Street Vinyl, and that's it. That's our first, episode. Our first attempt at Rewind Review. So come back in the future, and I'll be doing lots more fun stuff, albums, songs. I don't know. We'll see where this thing goes. But subscribe. Let me know you think this is cool. I'm just a Midwestern dad who loves music. So until next time, peace.